watching that?
Well, there's something happening.
Okay, let's go.
The street is now closed. What you say is kind of useful.
They're pretending to be saying.
The street is now closed.
All right, so how do you feel about what's going on here today?
You know, what's going on today is a beautiful thing. The community has come together of all ages, races, and creeds to clean up the destruction of all the neighborhoods last night. I think it's an amazing thing that we're doing this. Although I do understand the frustration that our city is feeling, I do also think that there's a better way to go about it, and it's not to tear down what we live.
And what are you doing here today?
Oh, I'm passing out water up and down to make sure that people stay hydrated.
Because of the mayor's off, they closed down a lot of these recreation centers or whatever, right? For a lot of these young people.
Okay.
You know, and a lot of these young people that were doing this stuff or whatever, they used to go to these recreation centers and stuff like that there. They're mad about that stuff there. For one, you know, that hey, they don't have no place to go to when they get out of school now. And so guess what? When they got out of school yesterday, out of Douglas High School, they came straight down here and done this stuff here. I mean, of course they do the mandamus or whatever.
But you know there's no family unit. They have no fathers. They don't want people married.
Okay.
So please keep that in there. And where are these black preachers? They've got a whole flock of women and no men, and they're not married. Why don't they address that?
Okay.
Reverend Jamal, Brian, what's the other ones? Frank Reed.
And yesterday, protecting that store north of Full is a phone store. The man named Mr. Omar. It was Bloods and Crips and BGF out there last night protecting the store, and the police threw a bomb at us and made us run for no reason. Then another officer ran this child over. I seen it with my 2 eyes. He ran a little kid over for no apparent reason. They keep saying Bloods and Crips and BGF that we the cause of this. We weren't the cause. We was the ones protecting everybody from getting their stores ran into, especially the black-owned businesses. Not all of us bad. I got scars, bruises, bumps. My toe is fractured.
My hands is messed up for knocking niggas out for trying to go in the store.
I had my eyes still burned from mace. I was out here. We weren't the ones causing the problem. We were trying to stop the problem. When they was running in that store yesterday, we tried to stop it.
When we did that march downtown, we did that march to let y'all know we will stand together for what's ours. This shit all these kids doing from coming out of school, man, y'all niggas retarded. Straight like that, y'all ran up in Mall Darman, we need that mall to go shopping in. Y'all niggas is dumb. Y'all running this CVS right here, setting this bitch on fire. What the fuck is y'all grandparents gonna do when they need that?
But it's not, you can't even really call them done. This is what happens when officers do things and think they can get away with it. We want them.
Is this a consequence?
This is a consequence. I'm not condoning what people did, but this is how the reaction is going to be. You got to make noise and have some type of reaction, because if nobody reacts to this, these 6 officers will get off.
Right.
Now, by people reacting, the media is not going to, by this being a media issue, nobody's going to want to risk a whole city for 6 police officers. So justice will be served. It's not going to be done overnight, but this is the reaction.
How you feel about the police saying that you guys formed a truce so that you could go after the police?
We was not aimed at them at all.
No, we formed a truce to stop the violence amongst each other. That's all.
We not aimed at the police at all. We was doing this
because BGF, Bloods, and Crips, we all came from the same ideology, which is the Black Panther Party organization of self-defense that started in 1966. This is our ideologies. We made a truce together to protect each other and protect our neighborhoods for the harm that's going to cause. And this is not the end of it.
You think it's going to go on?
I don't really know for sure if the riot is going to go on, but I'm pretty sure it's not the end of everything.
Well, I appreciate you for your bravery and being out here. Thank you.
Damian Poole, VP to MC, Compton State University student and hip-hop artist.
So how do you feel about what transpired over the last few days?
I think this is something that we could have possibly predicted. I think this is an issue that the city created. You have a lack of education meets bad policing, meets corrupt and trifling politics, which creates, you know, a volcano that just was ready to explode, and we don't have it. We don't, you know, it's no way that they could have possibly controlled the lava. So now we got to put all this back together, man.
So how do we do that? What do you think are the steps?
I think first we have to come together, not just as individuals, but with like minds, and have a complete ideology, understanding that we are all human, and that we're not against each other. We have to take an approach that says our community comes first, and with our community coming first, that means community policing. That means holding each other accountable and responsible for the things that are happening in our community, whether it be the media, whether it be the people that are around us. We got so much stuff on social media that's saying there's negative stuff going on. But really, there's so much positivity happening. Even right behind us, there's so much positive things that are happening. And we need to display that imagery rather than allowing the people who are going out and destroying things, going out and burning up churches and cars and all that other foolishness, and make this a prime and supreme objective.
Amen. Thank you, sir. So you were out here yesterday?
Yes, I was there.
What did you see?
For the most part, I saw just a lot of people standing around wondering what's going on. And they had the tear gas and they had the smoke signals and all of that going on down this way. There was a lot of loot. It was people running in and out of stores. It was some opportunists out here. It was some people that got some free stuff.
Some free tennis shoes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, brother, what are you doing walking down the street with toilet tissue? Like, why is that necessary? You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of black-owned businesses that were standing outside of their businesses. It was a lot of, you know, non-black-owned businesses that were trying to get their business together. They had been going into, and just people just trying to make sense of everything. So the after effects of it was just people standing around like now wondering what to do. So yeah, that's a lot of what I saw.
How do you feel as a leader in this community? How do you feel about what transpired last night?
I'm really conflicted, to be honest with you. Like my gut feeling, my default feeling about it is that I don't want this because this is where I live. You feel what I'm saying? I live down the street. Okay. So I want justice and not in this way. I was on Saturday down at the protest and I was screaming, shut it down, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want it to come to, you know, this. And especially in the places which are the resources of which we have to operate out of. Mondawmin, I need a Mondawmin. I got to go to Mondawmin. You know what I'm saying? That's where I go and shop. So, but at the same time, these are our youth that are frustrated, and when you're dealing with somebody that has that much frustration in them and they don't have another outlet for it, this is how they're expressing themselves.
So that was my next question. Why do you think that it came to this?
I think that it came to this because they are upset, especially after the treatment they've been getting. I hear multiple stories about the treatment by police out here on the street. Nobody's around where we're being called bitches by the police. Nobody's around where we're getting roughed up by the police incessantly. And then when it comes to the point where it's costing somebody their life, like Freddie Gray, people are upset. I think it's the extremity that it's going to, and this is now this is the second day. I don't know if it should have to go this far, but that is why people are upset. We have our own issues, and people are expressing their
How do you feel about the media coverage and the reporters here today?
I feel like this shit is whack. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm in media. Like, I feel like this shit is whack. I feel like it's one-sided, and that's why my name is Trudette, and I am out here documenting this is my community. There's no way I'm gonna sit in my house and watch somebody tweet and Facebook about something going on right outside my house. I'm gonna come out here and get my own footage. So you can follow me on Twitter at TrueThatBlog if you want the real thing. Look, now I'm the opportunist. But for real, like, it's just, and also Fox News, screw you guys, because you're bringing us on television, and by us I mean the community activists and the people that actually know the real deal and live here in Baltimore, and you're interviewing us, but you're talking over us, and you're not trying to really get our story, and I think that that's messed up. So it's really one-sided. It's really I'm not going to say all generalized and say all news stations. WJZ, I can't remember the reporter name, but she was doing a very good job documenting this and getting the real live story yesterday. But some news stations are not, and that's just what's real. Yep. So
how do you feel about black-owned businesses?
Black-owned businesses, we need to support them. We need to help upbuild them. The youth are not dumb, because there's a lot of black-owned businesses that are not being looted. Okay, so they're not not done. They are being protected, the black-owned businesses. So I just continue to hope that they be protected, but I just continue to hope that this will help us to continue to strengthen those and to help to upbuild and bring more black-owned business to this community. Hopefully that's what will come out of this. More uplifting, more goodness and more unity, and more exactly of that. Yeah, exactly, absolutely right. So that's my hope for out of all of this. Yeah.
Okay, so what are you gonna do for the rest of the day?
For the rest of the day, I'm like, my community is on it, man. Like, I went and tried to run an errand down at the University of Maryland, and I'm back here, and it's already, the cleanup was supposed to start at 10, they already done. It's only 11. Yeah, it's already done. So they are on it. I'm very proud of them. I'm just gonna continue to be where I need to be. My mother works for the city. She has to work around the clock because of this. So I'm gonna pretty much be playing chauffeur for the day, I can already tell. But I ride around, I ride around anyway. That's what I do. I drive in my car and I ride around the city. So if all I have to do is document what's going on, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna be a lending hand however I need to be. If it's as much as having a conversation with my brother or my sister on this block right here, where everything is going down about how we can build from this and come up from this, then that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm a Baltimorean, boogie down Baltimore till I die. And I'm not leaving my community for nothing. And nobody's running me out of my community either.
Amen.